Good morning, children. Welcome back to maths class. Myself, Shannon. So, in the last class, we have started a topic called division. So, in that, we have seen the definition, symbol used for what is the symbol of division. Then, even we have discussed terms used in the division and methods. How to divide means there were usually two methods. One method division by distributing equally, one method by using the dot, and the terms used in the divisions are like dividend, divisor, remainder and coefficient. Yes or no, children? And even we have discussed about the division using the repeated subtraction. So these all we have studied in the last class. Now in today's class we are going to start with an exercise that is 6.1. So please children, you have to open your classwork book as well as textbook. Page number 98, you have got this exercise 6.1. In that first paper is divide the following by repeated subtraction. So one example I have given how to divide. Yes or no, children? So one example I have shown you, one or two example I have shown you how to do the repeated subtraction. Now, in fact, question number 1. So what is it? 18 divided by 3. So one they have given example and which already they have solved. So now directly we will move on to the question number 1. So which is given in the box, children. Please in the classroom book neatly you have to write stepwise. Okay, so 18 divided by 3 equals to how much? Then they have given 18. So how many books she has? Or you have, assume that you have 18 books and each day how many books you have to read? 3 books. So total books with you now 18. And for one day you have to read 3 books. Again second day remaining 3 books. Again third day again remaining 3 books. Like you have to read in such a way. Okay, so for first day total books you have 18, from that you will read 3 books. So how many books are left here? 18 minus 3, you have to write 15. Then second they have given the empty box. So this for the second day how many books are left? First day 18, among 18 you have read 3. So how many are left with you now? You will be left with 15 books for second day. Again you have to read 3 for second day. So how many are left? 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. So again third day how many books are with you now? 12. So again you have to read 3 books, again you have to minus. So you have 12 minus 3, you get it as 9. Again fourth day 9 books you have, again 3 books you will read, then you are left with 6. Again 6 books, first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day. So fifth day 6 books left with you. Again in that you are going to read 3 books. Now you are left with again 3 books. And last step, you are left with 3. Again you are going to read 3. Yes or no, children? So now how many books are left with you? 0. You want 3 minus 3 will be 0. So now how many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then your answer will be 6. It's very simple, right? Therefore, 18 divided by 3 equals to how many steps you have got? 6 steps. So your answer will be 6. It's very simple, children. Okay? Then second question. 25 divided by 5 equals to how much? And 25 minus 5 equals to 25 minus 5 equals to how much? So now first day you have total books with you is 25 and 1 per day you have to read 5 books. So in how many days you will complete? You have to see. So from 25 minus 5 25 books in 5 days. Means you are taking 5 days to read the 25 books. Okay. Then question number 3. So what is 40 divided by 10 equals to how much? So here 40 minus 10 books. So total books with you, how many are there? 40. So for one day you have to read 10 books. So you have got 40 books. For one day you have to read 10 books. Okay. In how many days you are going to complete those 40 books? You have to see. So you know 40 minus 10, it will be 30. So first day, assume that you have 40 books, 10 already you have finished. So how many are left with you now? 30. So for the second day, you are left with 30 books. Again second day, from this 30, you are going to read 10. So how many are left? 20. Okay. Second day, from 40, already first day you have read 10, 30 are left. Again second day, from 30 you will read 10. So you are left with 20. For the third day, you are left with 20. So again from 20, you are going to read 10. So how many is left? 10. And again how many books are left here? 10. So from this 10, you are going to read 10. So how many is left? 10 minus 10, you are left with 0 books. Okay. For how many days you took now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So total 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, you have to 4 days to read 40 books. Therefore, 40 divided by 10 equals to 4. They are very simple. Okay. And last 35 divided by 7. And what is that now? 35 divided by 7. Please try it, children. Try on your own. Already half step they only have given. So please minus it and do it, children. Try on your own. They are very simple. So 35 divided by 7 equals to how much? So first step 35 minus 7. Please minus it. 35 minus 7. You are going to get 28. Okay. Again for the second day you are having 28 minus 7. How much is left? Yes, you are left with 21. Then again 21 minus 7. How much you are left with, children? Yes, you are left with 14. So again 14 minus 7. How much is left? Again you are left with 7. Yes, 7. Again here 7 minus 7. You are left with 0. So how many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here comes this 5. You have to minus correctly, children. If you do wrong subtraction, then your answer will be wrong. So at last you should get 0. Then only your answer will be right. If suppose if you didn't get 0, then somewhere you are going wrong. You have to think. Okay. So therefore 35 divided by 7 equals to 5. So at last you should get 0, then only it says that your answer is correct. Means you have done the subtraction correctly, or else you have to check from first step. So this is all about repeated subtraction. Okay. So next we will see relation between multiplication and division, children. So next we are going to see the relation between the multiplication and the subtraction. So please neatly, how I have written one below the other, you have to write it. You have to use the pencil for making box. Don't roughly write and click. Immediately you should do the work. Then next we will see a relationship between multiplication and division. these children, page number 100. So in the page number 100 they have given the explanation clearly how multiplication and divisions are related. So I am going to read it, just you have to look after that. So first they have given an example to show the relation between the multiplication and the division. So first observe the figure. So all you can see the figure children, page number 100. So count the number of stars in figure A. So all you can see, this is the figure A. So they have given figure A and you have to count the number of stars in figure A. Observe the number of rows and number of stars in each row. So now, number of rows are how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have to count the number of stars in each row. So each row means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each row, how many stars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So like this. How many rows? First, how many rows? First row. This is second row. This is third row. This is fourth row. So total how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Each row how many stars are there? 5, 5. You can count children. So each row it has got 5 stars. So each row it has 5 stars. Now 20 stars are equally distributed in 4 rows in such a way that there are 5 stars in each row. Now this figure you have to write in the form of multiplication fact and in the form of division fact. In the multiplication fact, so now first we will write multiplication. Using this figure you have to write multiplication fact. So to write the multiplication fact, first you have to count the number of rows. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 into how many stars are there in each row? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here you have to write number of rows. Here number of stars present in each row. So now 4 into 5. And multiply 4 into 5. How much you are getting? 20. Now all together if you count all the stars, you are going to get 20. It's very simple children. To write the multiplication fact, first you have to count the number of rows. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 I have written into, from where this 5 I have written. So this each row has 5 stars. So into 5 equals to, when you multiply these two, you are going to get 20. Supposingly, in the second figure you all can see how many rows are there children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the figure B, so figure B it has 5 rows. Then each row how many are there? Please count. Each row how many stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. So each row it has 4. So now the multiplication fact is going to change. This is figure A. In the figure B, 5 rows are there and each row they have 4 stars. So now your fact will change 5 into 4. So you have to see the figure and you have to write. Okay, don't get confused. Next, you have to write the division fact. So next we are going to write the division fact. So to write the division fact, first you have to take the product, then product divide by number of stars in each row. How many are there? Sorry. To write the division fact, first you have to take the product and number of rows. So, how many rows are there? 4. Then you are going to get number of stars in each row. So, here you can read one note they have given children. In multiplication, we can find the product of two numbers. So, in multiplication, we can get the product of two numbers. In division, we can find the missing number if the other number and the product are known. So now from this figure, we will come to know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 stars are there and each how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows are there. Now we will get how many stars are there in each row. So in this way we are going to write the multiplication fact and the division fact, children. So in page number 101 they have told you to write the division facts for each of these. So now we are going to write the division fact. I will tell you how to write the division facts. It's very simple. So one division fact from this only, from this multiplication fact, we are going to write the division fact. How? So for the first one I have wrote 20 divided by 4. We got it as answer. Second time 20 divided by 5. So already you have written 4. Next you have to divide 20 by 4. So you all know 5 table 20 is there. How much? 4. So these two division facts you are going to get from this multiplication fact. Please see it, you will understand. So now same, using the multiplication fact we can get the division fact. Okay. So next in the page number 111 you have got with this exercise. Just see it thoroughly. So in that write the division fact for each of these. Right? Division facts. So in that first example, 7 into 3 equals to, you have to write the division fact for it. So before we do that, so you should know the multiplication. So you all know 7 is 21. Now how to write the division fact? Yes, you have to take the product first. Yes or no? Then divide by first number. So what is the first number? It is 7. So what answer you will get, children? So now you have to read the 7 ones are taken. So 7 ones are 21 is there? Yes. How much? 3 7. So 10. Second time again you have to take product, then divide. Already first number you have divided, now divide with second number. So 3. So you are going to get the answer as 7. So you all know 3 is stable, 3 7s, you are going to get 21. Then second question, 6 into 9. So you all know 6 9s are, 6 9s are how much? It is 54. Okay. Likewise, now do write the division factor. 54 divided by 6 equals to 9. Then 54 divided by 9 equals to 6. They are very simple. So next is 5 into 4. So you want to 5 over it is 20. Try it, children. First you have to write the product. Divided by first number is 5. So which number is left? 4. That will be our answer. You can use the trick. Then second you can write 20. So second number you should write. Which number is left here? 5. So you have to write 5. Okay. So remaining two homework. Question number 4 and question number 5 you have to do all your books. So 8 9s are this complete. You have to do the homework. So 6 3s are how much? You have to write and you have to do on your own. These two. So this is all about the exercise 6.1, children. In the next class we will move on to the exercise, next exercise. Till then you will go. Thank you. Bye.